Thanks to Sennheiser for sponsoring our NAB 2017 coverage. Learn more about the MKE2 Elements GoPro microphone and their other audio for video products at the link in the video description. Coming hot off the heels of Dell's announcement of their 8K monitor at CES 2017, Dell has revealed their very first HDR monitor, the UP2718Q, an HDR10 standard monitor that seems to be well-spec'd to meet the needs of many creative professionals wanting a color-accurate monitor that has HDR capabilities. The UP2718Q sports a fairly standard layout of I/O with 2 HDMI ports, 1 full-size display port, 1 mini display port, and 2 USB-B ports for the 4 USB 3 ports strategically placed around the monitor. The UP2718Q has a peak brightness of 1000 nits fitting within the requirements for HDR10, as well as a wide range in its color spectrum. It has a 10-bit panel with 100% Adobe RGB and sRGB coverage, 100% Rec 709, 97.7% of DCI-P3, and 77% of Rec 2020. Each monitor will come factory calibrated, so there will be minimal fuss out of the box. However, the LUT for the monitor can also be changed to better suit your personal needs through Dell's software. So for those of you who are working together in large teams on, say, a film or large print project, each monitor can be guaranteed to be running the same color settings workstation to workstation, ensuring consistency across multiple users. Adding to that, you can also conveniently use something like the i1 Display Pro to fill in some of the parameters that would usually require manual calibration, making the entire process a little bit easier. Dell seems to be checking all the boxes necessary for those of us who want to start diving into HDR workflows. Though it is still very early days for HDR's adoption, and even the folks at Dell's booth admit that HDR as a standard regarding official GPU support is currently a tad bewildering. We can only hope that HDR's adoption becomes a little bit easier to understand as time goes on. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of Dell's crack at their first HDR monitor in the comments down below. And thanks again for Sennheiser for sponsoring our coverage of NAB 2017. Check out the MKE2 Elements GoPro mic and the rest of their audio lineup, where you can learn more about that in the link in the video description.